we've all become very cognizant.
1995, no data about China. So
Nothing. 1995. 1995, no data about China.
I talked to my
So I talked
friend.
to my
Why not
friend.
make some
Why don't I make
something about China?
something about China?
So we made
So we made a
very
small,
ugly
very
looking
ugly
page.
looking page
called China.
called China.
It's bad.
It's about.
It's something like I
It's something like I
did a translation.
did a translation
Agency we listed
against the end.
on there.
Were list.
It was so shocking.
It was so shocking.
We launched at
We launched at
9:40
9:40
in the morning.
in the morning.
12:30 I got a
12:30 I got a
call from
phone
my friend.
call from my friend
He said, Jack, you know you got
who said, Jack, you know you got five emails.
So what is email?
I said, what is email?
And they said,
And I said,
these
these are the
are the
things.
things. So people so excited.
He said, people are so excited.
Where are you?
Where are you?
This is the first
This is the first
time I see a
time I see a Chinese
website on
website
that.
on
How
that. How can we
do something?
Can we do something together?
So I think this is something
interesting.
So we should do it.
So we should do it.
Why did you call it Alibaba?
Why did you call it Alibaba?
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 Well,
when I
started,
I think
internet is global.
Internet is
global.
We should have a global name.
And a name that
a name that is
interesting like that.
Interesting, like at that time.
Name is Yahoo.
The best name was Yahoo.
So I've been thinking for.
So I'd been thinking for many days, and certainly Alibaba is. So I was happened to be in San Francisco that day. And I had a lunch,
and the waitress
came.
I asked her, do you know about
I asked her,
Alibaba?
do you know about Alibaba?
She said yes.
She said yes.
What is Alibaba?
I said, what is Alibaba?
She said, Open Sesame.
She said, Open Sesame.
Good. So I went on the street.
So I ran down the street and asked
20 people. They all know about
Alibaba and the 40 theories and Open Sesame.
And I think
Sesame. And I think
this is a good name.
This is a good name.
And start with A.
And it started with
whatever
A.
You talk about, Alibaba's
whatever you talk about, Alibaba's always on top.
You have said before.
You have said before that in
creating Alibaba,
you had to create trust.
Yeah. Because
people in
China
were used to face to face.
How did you create trust?
How did you create trust?
I think because we started
out doing business on the internet.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
So how can
you do things online
unless you have trust?
So for e-commerce,
the most
important thing
was trust.
I think.
When I first went
to the US for raising money,
talk to the venture
talk to the venture
capitalists.
capitalists.
A lot of people say,
A lot of people say,
oh, Jack.
oh, Jack.
No.
No.
China doing business
China doing
is
business
about Guanxi.
by Guangxi.
How can you do business?
How can you do business on the internet? And I know
that without the
trust
system, the
of the system,
credit system,
the credit system,
it's
it's impossible
impossible to do business.
to do business.
So we every in the past 14 years, everything
we do
is trying to
build up
the trust system,
the trust system,
the record system.
the record system.
Well, Charlie,
Well, Charlie,
I'm so proud.
you know, I'm so proud today.
When I talk to young, but
today in China
and in the world, people don't trust it.
people don't trust each other.
The government
And people and
media
media
and everybody think,
and everybody thinks,
this guy's cheating.
oh, this guy's cheating.
But because of e-commerce,
But because of e-commerce,
we will finish 60 million
60 million
transactions
transactions every day.
People don't know each other.
People don't know each other.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
I send products to you.
I send products to you.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You wire the money.
You wire the money to me.
And I don't know you.
And I don't know you.
I give a person a package. I don't know him.
I don't know him.
He took something to sell
across
the
ocean, across
the river.
the river.
This
And
is the
this
trust.
is the
We have
trust. We have at least
the 60
we have at least the 60
million
trust
happening every day.
You created by
But you created
creating an escrow
it by creating an escrow
account in the beginning.
account in the beginning.
And so
And so
keep the money until they
you to keep the money
got the product.
until they got the product.
Then you lose them.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
The escrow service
the escrow service
is about Alipay.
is about Alipay.
When I this idea
When this
Yeah, we
idea
love
would
Davos.
love Davos
because
because
it was a big
it was a big
decision.
Decision.
Because
because for the 3
for
years
3 years, Alibaba is just
Alibaba is just like
e-marketplaces
e-marketplace
for information.
for information.
What do you have?
What do you have?
We talk
What do I have?
a lot of time,
We talk a lot of time,
but don't do
but don't do any business
because there is no
because there was no payment.
I talked to the
I talked to the banks.
No banks wanted
No banks wanted to do it.
Banks said, no,
Banks said,
this thing never.
no, this thing will
work.
never work.
So
So
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do
Because
because if I start
to launch
a payment system,
it's against
it's against
the financial league.
the financial
The laws.
legal laws,
Because you have to have a license.
because you have to have a license.
But if I don't do it,
But if I don't do it,
e-commerce will go
e-commerce would go nowhere.
nowhere. So then I went to Davos. I listened to a
leadership discussions.
Leadership is
Leadership
about responsibility.
is about responsibility.
And after I talked,
And after
listen to that
I listened to that panel.
I give a call
I gave a call
to my
friends,
my colleagues
my colleagues
in my apartment.
in the apartment. Say,
Do it
do it now.
now, immediately.
Do it now. Immediately.
If something wrong,
If something wrong,
the government
if something's wrong,
not happy
the
about
government is not happy about
one
that.
body has to go
If one body has to go
to the prison.
to the prison,
Jack Ma go.
Jack Ma go to the prison.
Because it is so
Because it is so important
for China,
for China,
for the world,
to
to be able to trust
be able to trust the
the
system.
system. And if
you do not do it, and if you do not do it,
I said,
and
do not do it,
I do not do it
properly, stealing money, money washed, no trust record, I send you to the prison.
to the prison.
So that was the thing.
So I always say
And
things, and people
don't like it.
don't like it.
So many people I talk
So many people I talk
to at that time
to at that time
for Alipay, this
for Alipay,
this
they
is the
said this is
stupidest
the stupidest
idea you have ever
idea
got.
you have ever got.
But I say,
But I said,
I don't know this
I don't need the stupid
stupid or clever as long
or clever as long
people use
as people use it.
now we have
Now we have 800 million people
using this
using this Alipay.
Stupid things.
Stupid things.
If it whoever
Everybody is better.
Alipay is a private.
Alipay is a privately
The health thing is not part of
held thing. It's not part of Alibaba.
Alibaba.
No, it's a
Let me talk about
No, it's a private.
money for a second.
Let me talk about money for a second.
You have never gotten money
You have never gotten
from the Chinese government.
money from the China?
None.
No, none.
None.
I wanted the beginning,
I wanted in the beginning.
and later I don't want it
Later, I don't want
because
I think
if the company
if the company
always think about
always thinks about
taking money
taking money from out
of the government
the government's
of pocket,
pockets,
that company
is
is rubbish.
rubbish.
Think about how can you
Think about it. How can you make money from the customer
market
and market
then help
and then help customers
succeed.
and then help customers succeed?
That's our philosophy.
That's our
No money from China.
no money from Chinese banks.
No.
No. No.
At that time I want,
At that time I wanted,
and now
and now
they want to give me.
they wanted to give me.
I don't want it. Yeah.
I don't want it.
Your relationship
Your relationship
with the government.
with the government. Government.
It's your relationship.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, if
I mean,
they didn't
if
want,
they didn't,
here's what some say,
here's what some say:
that you have existed
that you have existed
in an environment
in an environment
that's not,
that's not.
they have restricted
They have restricted
competition,
competition for you,
and that's a pretty good thing
and that's a really good thing
to do
and that's a really good thing to do
for a private company.
for a private company.
Yeah. I think that the relationship
Yeah, I think the relationship
with the government
with the government
for us is
very interesting. For the first
to 5 years
5 years,
because I've been working
because
as a
I've been working at a
part-time job
part-time job for the government organization called
Ministry
Ministry
Foreign Trade.
of Foreign Trade.
1997.
1997.
For 14 months.
For 14 months.
And I learned.
And I learned that you should never rely on government organizations to do e-commerce. And I started business. I told my people and in love with the government. In love with the government. But don't marry them. But don't marry them. Respect them. Respected them. And a lot of people say, well, government officers talking about internet, censorship, and this, that, and worry about. I think it's the opportunity is a responsibility. Talking to them. Tell them how the internet can help.
So you tell them we
create jobs.
Oh yeah,
I think a lot of people debate and fight against them. And in the first 12 years, anybody comes to my office. I sit down. Talking to them. How we can help the economy. How we can create jobs. Why China will improve by the internet? I think because the internet at that time was new to any government. And if you convince somebody, and you have the chance. So today I'm very talkative. That probably is why I talk to so many people.
You are also seen
in
Hollywood.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Hollywood?
What are you doing in Hollywood? Well,
I like the Hollywood.
The Hollywood. Innovation.
The digital. I learned so much about the
Hollywood movies. Especially
the Forrest Gump.
You love Forrest Gump.
I love Forrest Gump.
I love Forrest Gump.
Why do you like him?
Why do you like him?
Simple. Never give up. People thinking he's dumb. But he knows what he's doing. And I was very depressed. The day in the year 2002 or 3 in those days. Earlier than I was very depressed when I could not find out a way for. And then I watched the movie in my friend's Forrest Gump. When I saw him, I said, this is the guy we should learn from.
We should
believe what you do.
Believe what you're doing.
Love it. People like it.
Whether people like it.
Don't like it, be simple.
Don't like it, be simple.
And like the word.
And like the world.
Life is like
a
box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get. Right? I never know. Would be here.
I could be here.
Talking to you.
And talking to Charlie Rose.
I never know. But today I made
But today I made it.
I told my people.
I told my people
In my apartment.
in my apartment
15
years ago.
Guys,
Guys,
we have to work hard.
we have to work hard.
Not for
ourselves.
If we can be successful.
If we can be successful.
18%
18%
of the young people
in China
can be successful.
Can be successful.